Hi there, and welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour Journal entry for April 2nd, 2025. So yesterday, No Fooling was a very windy day. Another one of those, we had the high wind warnings and red flag warnings, and we had a maximum gust of about 58 miles per hour here at my weather station. And it was just kind of one of those miserable kind of days where you just stayed in, and it was just gray and dusty outside and blowing and generally not pleasant. And today, at least we got some sun, but we're still pretty windy. We're doing a max gust of about 35 miles an hour today. And so that's just kind of the winds of March out here on the Mesa. And so we came up with a kind of a funny one yesterday, and it was like, on the Mesa, the kite flies you. And it is, so we get those high winds where, you wouldn't be able to even fly a kite out there, I don't think. But I do have some kites, and that's another episode coming up soon. But we are getting quite a bit of power now, and so I'm really happy with the way my solar is performing now. And so we were able to kind of run the mini split, and so anytime I'm above 80% on my charge on my batteries, as I basically turn on my mini split during the day, and so that can heat the house. And of course, mini splits do a far better job of keeping things cool than they do warming things up, but it does do a fair job of warming things up. But my wife thinks that, doesn't really like the fact that, it's blowing wind at you, and so it has a blower, and so even, if it's blowing warm, it's still blowing, and if it's not really warm, it feels like it's almost a cold breeze. And so that gives us, of course, an advantage to the wood heat from the wood heating stove there. And so yesterday I basically was running both of those, and we were kind of spoiling ourselves, and we got the inside temperature up to 75, and just to kind of make it a nice kind of warm evening. So now today and nice and sunny, so I'm running the mini split right now, and then about in an hour or so, when it starts to get dark, I'll go ahead and start the fire also. And with this wind, it draws a really, really good draft, and that means that it heats up quickly, but it also goes through a lot of wood. And so we're anticipating storms over the next 3 days, some rain, snow, wind. Generally, kind of a blustery April start to April. And so we'll probably be burning quite a bit of wood and dealing with the wind once again. So that's what's happening on the Mesa today. And Petey says, cheers, everybody.